Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bathroom, makeup room, whatever. So today I thought I would talk about something which is not only super effective, but is also really holistic and really wholesome and makes me happy. And that's super important at the moment. Body exfoliators. Oh my god, it's pretty much maybe one of the most exciting parts of my evenings or my week. I really look forward to it. It's a time when I just step into the shower and I enjoy all of those beautiful different fragrances and scents, and I also enjoy really feeling really soft and smooth and like just feeling my skin feeling all like, oh, I love it. So I thought I would go through the different types of exfoliations that are available, but also which type of exfoliation would be best for your skin type and your needs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get going. So I'm super excited about this one. I just love it. This is the fun one for me. Maybe not for you, but for me it is. So the first one we're going to go through is the Lotion P50 Corps. So I've actually taken some notes of the inky list because I didn't want to be here like screwing my eyes up trying to read all of the ingredients because my eyesight close up is really bad. So I've taken some notes, well, really just copy down the inky list so I don't forget anything. And we're going to go through them. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Lotion P50 Corps, as I said. So it's written C-O-R-P-S, but it is not corpse. It's not corpse. So what it is body in French is corps, but it's written corpse. And in England and in America, when we read that word, we tend to say corpse. So all of the body products in Biologique Recherche is just like blah, 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 corpse, blah, 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 corpse. And it's like, no. Do it with a French accent, please. I don't want to think about dead bodies, okay? It's not what I want to be thinking about. It is corps. Yes. Okay, so the first one, Lotion P50 Corps. This is obviously the chemical exfoliant part of this selection that I have selected. So the Lotion P50 Corps is fantastic. It has all of your alpha hydroxy acids, your beta hydroxy acids, and your polyhydroxy acids. So it has pretty much the same as the Lotion P50s for the face. However, huge difference. The skin on the face is a hell of a lot thinner than the skin on your body. So this is like a supercharged, testosterone-driven Lotion P50. Please don't apply this to your face. It's not a good idea. I know people who have done it. It did not end well. It will not give you the results that you want. This is formulated for a thicker skin. So the skin on your body, it is going to go through your skin, bang, a lot faster. It's also got a lot of purifying ingredients in here that the Lotion P50s. The Lotion P50 Pure does have purifying and astringent properties, but this again is on another level and they are totally different astringent and purifying ingredients. So I know somebody who did put this on their face because they thought it would be economically viable to do so. You get a lot larger bottle, it's a lot cheaper. Why not? It's got the same name. I can put it on my face. It'll be fine. Maybe I'll just dilute a little. No. So when I was talking to her about it, I was like, look, it's kind of like the same difference as if you're really thirsty and you decide that you're going to have some seawater as opposed to mineral water. So it's a similar sort of situation. You don't want to be putting this on your face. So in terms of astringent properties, this has magnesium chloride, it has meadowsweet extract, and it has vitamin PP. So looking at the inky list, the top ingredient is obviously water. It's either water or oil, water-based or oil-based. This is water-based. And then the third ingredient is already gluconolactone, and the fourth is sodium gluconate. And when you see sodium in front of an ingredient, it means that it's a salt version, and when it's a salt version, it's a gentler version. And what I like about this particular product is that they have chosen gluconolactone in both instances as the ingredient with the acid ingredient with the largest percentage within the product. And I like that because it is an acid which is the gentlest out of all of our alpha. It's the polyhydroxy acid, but it's a larger molecule, so it doesn't penetrate as quickly, it stays on the skin for longer, and it's also super brightening, which is great. I love that. It's one of my favorite acids. I love gluconolactone. I also like the word. It's like sort of galactic. I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that. And then it does have the sodium salicylate, but that's halfway through, so that is a very drying ingredient and a very purifying ingredient, but it's halfway through, so it's not gonna totally decimate your skin. And then it has the niacinamide and the glycerin. Niacinamide, as we know, is really good to keep your skin in balance, to keep the bacteria and the flora in good health. You need good bacteria and bad bacteria, and you need that to be in equal, well, not equal amounts, but at the right levels to create your perfect shield, whether it be on your face or on your body. And then it has the glycerin, which is super hydrating, but again, that's at the bottom. The purifying and astringent ingredients are also towards the top of the inky list. So this particular exfoliation, I would recommend to you if you suffer from Bacne, Bumne, any sort of acne on your body. This is really going to be great to clear it up due to the astringent properties and the hydroxy acids. But also if you have, I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's something pilaris. It's when you have those bumps on the backs of your arms or on the sides of your thighs, and you need to really exfoliate that off. And those are created from the friction between your skin and your clothes. And it sort of kind of rubs against your hair follicles, and there's types of ingrown hairs basically, but really fine hairs. And then also ingrown hairs. If you tend to wax, you get those ingrown hairs and you need to get them out sometimes, or you need to, smooth out your skin and help that process. This is absolutely fantastic for that. The main difference between chemical scrubs and physical scrubs is when you apply a chemical scrub, it will start working from the moment you apply it, but it will keep working throughout the day. So it doesn't start and stop as you apply it, if you know what I mean. So it's very active and it's very good for those specific conditions. And I highly recommend it for that. In terms of how to use it and how it feels. So it's very effective, but as with many Biologique Recherche products, they don't really concentrate or focus on how the products smell or feel. It's completely about how effective they are. This particular product is a liquid format. It smells similar to the other Lotion P50s, but it's stickier. It's thicker once applied onto the skin, and I personally find it uncomfortable, but again, it's effective. So the way I recommend to use it is apply it 2 to 3 hours before you shower. If you have a comfort level like mine, which is, I basically do not like to be uncomfortable. I don't, sorry. So apply it 2 to 3 hours before you shower, and then you can just shower it off and just put on some clothes that you know need to be washed anyway, and you're good. If you have a stronger comfort level than me and you don't mind being uncomfortable, the best way to use it is obviously to spray it onto the areas you want to exfoliate, sleep on it, and then shower in the morning. I doubt you would want to spray this and then go to work or carry on with your day because it's sticky. And it has it's not an irritating feeling, but it's a prickly feeling. It's sort of like if your clothes had tiny blunt cactus needles stuck on them, and from time to time it touches your skin and it's just like, oh, it's uncomfortable. But once you wash it off, I have never seen any irritation with this product. So it's not that it's irritating, it's more to do with the actual consistency of the product. I don't quite get it, but that's what it is. And then use it probably 2 to 3 times a week. I would not recommend to use it on a daily basis just because you want to see that exfoliation happen. If you apply it on day 1, you're not really going to see the effects until day 3. So you want to take that time to see the effects and to get to your desired point. If you do it every day, you might sensitize your skin, you might irritate your skin without actually knowing. So take it easy. Go with the flow. That is the Lotion P50 Corps. The next product I want to talk about is the Gommage P50 Corps. So this is Biologique Recherche's version of a scrub. Getting the Inky List. So this one is particularly interesting because it is a super duper uber light scrub. They use walnut shell within as a scrubbing mechanism, and it's tiny pieces of walnut shell, but they're so sparse within the product, so it's super, super gentle. I mean, for me as a scrub, it's not a scrub, but they are there, so it provides you with a super, super light physical exfoliation. However, there are also chemical exfoliants within this product. So you have, again, the same cocktail of alpha, beta, and polyhydroxy acids. There are no astringent ingredients in here, but the opposite. So in here you have the nourishing and hydrating ingredients. You have cottonseed oil, you have argan oil, you have hyaluronic acid, you have what else? Silk extract. How could I have forgotten that? So silk extract is also what makes your skin feel super. When you've rinsed it off, it kind of gives you that beautiful feel, silky soft feel, funnily enough, on your skin. So the way that I would recommend this particular product is if you have a sensitive or reactive skin that needs a gentle exfoliation. Also, if you suffer from dry sensitizing conditions such as eczema or psoriasis, and you need to exfoliate the area, but you need to be careful, you need to be gentle, and you need to nourish. So this is a fantastic option if you have that sort of skin condition or that sort of skin type. So it's a lot less abrasive than the Lotion P50 Corps. It's a lot more gentle. It's super duper gentle. It's still got the salicylic acid though, so you do have to be careful, but it is like all the way at the bottom of the list. Like, I don't know how much is in here because I don't know the exact formulation of the product, or like have is the Inky List, but it is all the way at the bottom of the Inky List. It's like 6th or 7th from the bottom. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th from the bottom, but it's like, it's a big list. So I think it's very, very little in there. The main ingredients, again, with the highest amounts or towards the top of the Inky List, because the ingredients at the top of an Inky List is usually the ingredients with the highest percentage within the product. So the most amount of those ingredients are within that product. So you have the argan oil, you have niacinamide, which is, again, really good for the flora and fauna of your skin. You have the cottonseed oil, and then it also has, towards the center, royal jelly extract, which is amazingly high in antioxidants, and hydrolyzed silk, which is what we mentioned before. So that is how I would recommend that one. Again, this one 2 to 3 times a week. I think anything with chemical exfoliants, just take your time. You're not going to see the effects straight away. It's not purely a physical exfoliant. So take your time with it. Okie dokie. The next one I'm going to talk about is dry brushing. So dry brushing is something that I've been doing, not for long actually, probably in the past 6 months only. The dry brush that I love, because I bought quite a few, but the one that I love is the Sturm medium dry brush. And I just love how it's in the other bathroom. Otherwise I would love to show it to you. But it's basically really nice feel to it. It's ergonomic, so it feels really good. It's not awkward to use on your body. And the way that Barbara Sturm recommends to use it is that you use it before you shower, and you have to go in circular motions upwards, basically towards your heart. And that helps with the circulation, it helps with water retention, and it makes you feel just so amazing. It really does. It makes you feel almost like electric, like your skin is electric. And then you go in the shower and you have that warm water cascading over your body, and oh, and it's so soft and it's so releasing, and I love it. I love it. So that's a really, really good option almost for anybody, because I guess if you have a really, really, really sensitive skin, maybe go for the softer brush, because she does do a soft brush version as well. But because there's no ingredients in there, there's very little chance of a reaction. But just be aware that even if you just dry brush, any type of exfoliation, you need to be nourishing your skin. So whether it be chemical or physical or the dry brushing, nourish your skin, because you need to recreate that barrier that you've just sort of exfoliated. Also, I just want to mention one thing. I know that there are many other types of like exfoliations that aren't brushes. Like for example, you have the glove and you have the poofy thing. And then you have, I don't know, like the mitts. I used to use them. I used to use them a lot as a teenager. Every time before I shaved, I would use them to really unclog those ingrown hairs and to just lift them up so that it's a smooth shave afterwards. And then I didn't shave for about 4 to 6 weeks. I didn't have a boyfriend. I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna go au naturel. And then I decided, okay, this is getting a bit much. I need to sort this out. You know what I mean? So I went into my shower and I thought, oh, I haven't used that glove for so long. And it was a glove, an exfoliating glove. Hadn't used it for so long. I think I'm just gonna wash it. I'm just gonna, you know, it looks fine. I'm just gonna wash it, right? So I was washing the outside of it. Everything looked fine. I couldn't see anything. And then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna flip it inside out. And it was growing, like literally mold growing, green, black, white, multicolored mold. And I was like, oh my God, like, did that grow in the last 6 weeks, or was I putting my hand in there? And it was, it literally is making me feel sick just thinking about it. So that really put me off for life. I don't use anything sponge-like, anything material in the shower since that point. I'll use a dry brush out the shower so it doesn't get wet. I don't use any of that stuff in the shower anymore. It scared the crap out of me. So, yep, that's my story on that one. So the next products are the really fun ones. These are the ones, these are physical scrubs. These are the ones that I have in my shower. These are the ones that I have in 2 of the 3 cases I have repurchased multiple times. And I have such a plethora, such a variety of physical scrubs. I think I'm a little bit obsessed. I'm a little bit of a scrub addict. I just love all the different textures, all the different, like whether it be the different scrubbing materials or it be the different sort of whatever the exfoliant is held in, whether it's a jelly or whether it's a, I don't know, an oil, or whether it's anything. And the different fragrances, I just love it. It just excites me. This is my life. And also I think it makes me feel good. It's that time when I get into the shower and I experience all of those fragrances and all of those textures on my skin. And I also see it as a little bit of a workout. This is how lazy I am. I'm like, okay, yeah, but if I use a physical scrub, right, I've got to like bend towards the back and I've got to go like, you know, I'm doing sort of yoga movements and I'm stretching. It's good for me physically as well as my skin. Like, you know, you got to see the benefit in everything, right? So without further ado, I'm going to stop mumbling. I'm going to go for my favorite of all time. This is, I don't know, I probably bought about 12 pots of this over the years. This is my favorite. So this is the Ren Rose Otto. Yeah, sugar polish. I love this because it's sugar. The consistency of it is, so you can see it's got an oil in there, but it's like a really, really tight, can you see that? It's like a really tight consistency, and it's a really, really good scrub. I really feel like it really does cover everywhere that you need it to cover, so to speak. So that because it's so, what is the word I'm trying to find? It's like close knit, it's tight together, it's not spread. I will think of what I am trying to think of. Okay, so within this product, I've also taken the Inky list of this product. So it's got sweet almond oil, which is the same oil which is in the Leu. So I know it's not comedogenic, which is what I love about it. And I also know with sweet almond oil that it is, it's not gonna leave me with that greasy, oily feel on my skin, which I hate. I just can't. It's also got glycerol in there. And what was interesting actually was that I saw that it had this ingredient, and I don't know if I'm going to say this properly, but here we go, is Simbopogon martini oil. I can say the martini bit. I'm good at that. And this is an astringent and antimicrobial ingredient, which is also regenerating. And I think that's the reason why I love this. It's because it really doesn't leave you with that oily feel on the skin. It's got that oil content in there, so it makes your skin feel really nourished when you finish scrubbing. But it's not irritating and it's not heavy, oily. It just gives you really, when you finish showering, it leaves this really thin layer over you, which is totally comforting and totally comfortable. Nothing oil slick. So yes, and then also it's got Paraguay tea leaf extract in it, which I was really impressed with. I mean, that's a really, really, really powerful antioxidant, and I was very impressed with that. The reason I love this so much is because there are very, very few scrubs that I can actually use on my chest and the backs of my shoulders and the top of my back. And the reason for that is because I used to have acne on my back and I have really, really reactive skin on my chest. And if I put really strong, irritating, or even perfume, essential oils or fragrances on my chest, I get these little white bumps and they take 3 weeks to go. And it's so annoying. It's like it takes 3 weeks for them to come enough to the surface for me to be able to sort of scratch them off and exfoliate them off. So I have to be really careful with the exfoliating products, the scrubs that I use on my chest area and then also on my back area. And this doesn't do that. It's pretty much the only scrub I've tried so far that doesn't do that, hence why I keep repurchasing it. So this scrub I use specifically on my chest, the backs of my shoulders and the top of my back. And it's a very, like I said, relaxing scent. It's nothing that's going to wake you up. It's going to put you to sleep. And oh my God, I just love it. I just love it. The other exfoliator which I use, which is like the total opposite, is this one right here. So this is the Clarins Gommage or Sucre Tonic with essential oils. Now this, guys, is strong. like as in scents, if you want to wake up your sense and your limbs, go for this. Those mornings when you wake up and you're like, I can't do it. Just leave me alone. You pull the cover over your head and you're like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Not today, give me tomorrow. But you know you need to get up and you need to get your stuff done. Jump in the shower and use this. This will wake you up. Crazy wake you up. So this is, oh my God, it's so strong. Okay, so basically this smells like minty, mentholy. Oh my God, I love it. It's just like, I have a headache today and this is doing it good actually. I just might, can you guys hear me if I just talk like this? Or does it work? No, I can hear my own voice like banging right into my brain. So this has, let me show you guys first. So this is, again, the oil doesn't separate in this one, as you can see. So it's not as natural, maybe, I don't know. It's not as natural as the other one. But it's also not, it's not as concentrated. I don't know if you can see it super well, but it's not, I need to buy some more of this. It's nearly done. Oh my God, that's like 2 uses, maybe 1. Oh my God, okay, I'm gonna buy this when I get up. When I stop this, I'm buying this. I don't like not having backups of my favorite products. It like freaks me out. Okay, so it's not as condensed as this, but the individual exfoliants seem to be stronger. Something also that I realized whilst looking into this product is that even though it says sugar, tonic sugar polisher, looking at the ingredients, there's also sea salt in here. So I don't know if it's like liquidated sea salt or if it's like salt mixed with physical sugar as an exfoliant. But when you use it, you will see that it doesn't dissolve as quickly as sugar polishes. And now it makes sense. I think that there is salt in here, which is detoxifying and really good for the skin in that sense, purifying and detoxifying, which I love about it. But because of the high concentration of the essential oils, I cannot use this on my chest or on my back. I did it the first time and yeah, I got the bumps, so it's too strong. So I tend to use this one on my arms and, well, actually mostly my legs. There's also another point I would like to point out about this little gem. How do I say this without really embarrassing myself? So it's like I mentioned, it's really high in essential oils and they're really invigorating and they're really revitalizing in like feeling, like you will wake up. And your body, when you put it on your body will feel warm and like cold and alive. It like, I don't know what it does to your body, to your circulation or something, but you will feel much more awake in your body as well as in your mind. And so I have tended to only use this on the second half of my body, like below those delicate areas, because if you apply it to any area on top of the delicate area and then you rinse it off, if anything trickles into the wrong area, it's invigorating in a whole different sense. Uncomfortably so. That's what I'm going to say about that. I warned you guys. I'm good. That's all I'm going to say about that one, but going any further. So this has mint, rosemary, and citronellol. I hate saying that, citronellol. But it smells very much like lemongrass, which is I think why I love it. I love lemongrass. I love this. I love this. Just use it on the past the point. Past the point. Okay, so that's that one. And then the very last one that I want to talk about and this is going to be shocking to some of you, is this one right here. It's the Kopari scrub. So this is coconut crush scrub with coconut oil in it. So I don't like using coconut oil. Don't use it on my face. Don't use it on my hair. Don't like using it in any sort of comedogenous areas of my body where I would like to break out. But I realized during the lockdown, and also during the summer lockdown and the winter lockdown, you know, the second lockdown, I actually don't remember when that was. I was trying to figure it out, talking to a friend today on the phone, and we were like, when did the second lockdown happen? Like, when did it start? When did it end? It's like a blur. So anyway, during the summer and the winter, I realized that my feet, like the things you realize about your body when you have a bit of time on your hands is crazy. So I realized my feet were really dry, had a lot of dead skin. I don't pay attention to my feet. I pretty much cut my toenails and that's it. Never have a pedicure, never do anything. And I thought, oh my God, okay, so I need to do something about these footsies. And I thought, okay, what is the most nourishing, richest thing that I can think of? Coconut oil. So everybody is talking, well, a lot of people are talking about this product. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go for my feet. My feet might love it, right? My feet loved it. They loved it. So what I love about this product is that it's super wholesome. So it uses the coconut oil as an emollient, so as a nourishing ingredient, and also as, you know, it's a fantastic antioxidant, so super healthy for your skin. But, you know, coconut oil usually just stays there. It doesn't move. It's comedogenic. It's not irritating. It's never irritating. But it makes me break out. But I'm not going to break out on my feet, right? My feet aren't going to break out. It's just not going to happen. So I bought this product, and it actually uses, also smells amazing. It's very sweet, but it's coconutty. Coconutty, that's so funny. And it actually uses the coconut husk as a exfoliating material, and it is dense. Like, I have never ever felt anything for my body apart from the Lancer, which is for my face, but I don't think that's natural. I don't think that's a natural physical exfoliant in there. I think it's synthetic. I'm not sure. I have to look into that. But this is dense, like dense. So I was like using it on my feet because I was too scared to use it anywhere else. And just also pre-warning, if you decide to try this on your feet, sit. Don't be standing. You will break your neck. My husband had a field day watching me slipping and sliding all over the joints. I mean, he loved it. Yeah, don't give your husband that amount of satisfaction out of making yourself look like a dick. It's not worth it. Doesn't make you feel good. Nope. So the way I use this is for that really like dry, crusty skin that you get. I get it on the backs of my heels and also on my ankle. Scrub it. It's an amazing concentration. That's the word I was looking for, by the way, at the beginning of the video, concentration. Great concentration of scrubbing material. So it will really scrub it off, but then it will leave a really thick, as you'd expect, a really thick supply of coconut oil, which, by the way, you will have to use your body wash about 3 times to wash that off. It does not wash off easy. But what I did is that you scrub it off. So you sit on the floor of your shower, or if you're lucky enough and you have one of those cool seats in your shower, sit on that. I don't have that luxury. So I look like a bit of a dweeb sitting on the floor of my shower, like trying to scrub my feet. Super uncomfortable as well, I have to say. I might think about getting just like, you know, one of those plastic ones that you just flip down. It'd be good. Sidetracking again, Nat, stop. So scrub the feet and then rinse it off. Don't like remove all of the oils, and then sort of non-elegantly. This, I mean, if you'll probably do it more elegantly than I did, but try and slide yourself out of the shower, have a separate towel to dry your feet, and then put some cotton socks on, and then sleep with them. If you have your shower in the evening, just sleep with that. You will wake up with the softest feet. I mean, not only have you scrubbed all of that dead skin off, but now they're super nourished and they're super soft. Amazing. I mean, I wouldn't use this on my body. I wouldn't. No. I would not use this anywhere on the rest of my body. I would be too worried to do so. I also would be very concerned about how much body wash I would need to use in order to get it all off. But the feet, it's fantastic. Haven't gone through my whole shower routine, but I don't think we need to go through that. So that is it, guys. I hope you have found it useful. And as always, do your skincare and your body care. It makes you happy. And keep well, keep safe, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.